What's going on, y'all? So listen. Child, what's going on, y'all? Listen. Married to Madison. Why is all this contention and this drama already happening in the first fucking 15 minutes? Okay, so this Married to Madison season 7, episode 1, open and honest. Now, when the episode starts off with Jackie, Dr. Jackie, and Dr. Heavenly. They doing this little podcast thing. I never heard of it, but I'm gonna check it out now because they seem like they was, causing some stuff. Okay, but at the same time, they showing little blurs of the girls, the rest of the cast watching them. You got Simone and Cecil watching them. And then you have Toya and Mariah, trying to watch while they getting a massage and going through like a little day of pampering or whatever. And so they have issues with what's going on. It seems as if everybody's on the offset with on the defense or whatever against Dr. Heavenly, I should say. They're not really clicking with Dr. Heavenly at this moment. We get that by, of course, we know Mariah and Heavenly don't get along as it is. And, they talking about these girlfriend codes. Should you be talking about your girlfriend's husband and things like that? This is referring to Dr. Heavenly. She said something about, responding to a tweet that Cecil put up. And because he was like, what you talking about that? What happened? And so Simone was trying to explain it, and I couldn't get it until later on in the episode when Simone and Toya were sitting down with Mariah. They was having dinner, and they was talking about the whole thing that happened on the Open and Honest. And then you had Dr. Heavenly and Quad, who are still good girlfriends, having this little vaginal rejuvenation thing. And they're talking about what the open and honest thing was. Mariah takes offense to the fact that Dr. Jackie asked a question on the little thing saying, do you feel like, because she was like, there are some secrets that girlfriends should just keep to themselves, okay? You shouldn't put your other girlfriend's secrets out, take that to the grave with you. And then Dr. Jackie was like, do you feel like it was right for Quad to say that Mariah was on cocaine, was doing drugs? She put that out there like that. And, Mariah took offense to Dr. Jackie saying that, basically trying to say, I don't look at you no different from Choir, from, Heavenly, from anybody else or whatever. And my whole thing is, why are you taking offense of something that's already out there? She was just asking, do you feel like, it should have been said. Dr. Jackie knows that it shouldn't have been said, but it was a topic of discussion. And basically it seemed like that they're trying to take stuff that's already out there and, talk about it or whatever. But at the end of the day, she didn't say that you did drugs or whatever. She wasn't trying to accuse you of anything. I can understand being in your feelings because you don't want to keep on hearing this so-called rumor or lie being said about you. So I can get that aspect of it. But what we won't do, we're not coming for Dr. Jackie like that. Okay, Mariah? We're not going to do that, bitch. You just getting back in the circle fully, okay? Don't do that. And don't do it in my comments either, because some of y'all don't like Dr. Jackie. I like Dr. Jackie because she's the only level-headed bitch up on the show. But, it is what it is. She most on my personality when it comes to drama and stuff. I don't have time to be in it. That's what it is. Okay? But, we get that. But yeah, did Dr. Jackie have to, I will admit, did she have to bring it up? No, she could have dismissed that. Okay, so like I said, I can understand, Mariah feeling the type of way because she don't want to keep hearing it, but trying to make it seem like she was trying to be messy. I don't feel like she was trying to be messy. But did she need to bring it up? No, she didn't. Okay. And basically the whole drama between Simone and Heavenly, they're not getting along. Simone trying to say she don't know what she went wrong at. And she said basically Cecil had tweeted out a tweet talking about he need his house power to be pressure washed or whatever, and hope that Simone don't come back contaminated. And she said this was him repeating something that Mariah had said to her in a negative way, when they was going at it once, and they showed the clip. And so, at this point, not Simone, but Heavenly just went on a little Twitter tirade, responded back to him, whatever, about how, maybe he should come over there and do it. Maybe he should do it because he ain't doing shit else. He ain't got no job. You need to hold your wife accountable. You need to hold your wife down. You ain't doing nothing else. You unemployed and all this stuff. And basically repeating a lot of the stuff that Simone has said. Now, I get what Simone feels some type of slight a little bit because If I told you something, I told you something in confidence. You know what I'm saying? This, you my girlfriend, I supposed to be able to vent to you. That don't mean that you open up your mouth and you tell it to the world and just go on a fucking rant. You got a problem with my husband, come to me and I'll take care of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I see where the contention is gonna be. Everybody gonna be, Dr. Jackie gonna somewhat be in the middle. Okay, trying to be cool with everybody. Mostly everybody gonna be not on Dr. Heavenly's side. Gonna be against Heavenly. We already knew Mariah was. Now Simone and Heavenly had a little falling out. We don't know how long that's gonna last. And at the end of the day, I hope the season is juicy. That's what I hope. Okay. No, no, no. That's what I hope. But I was just sitting here like, already? Already. And let me just say this. Dr. Heavenly. I know we trying new looks because it's season 7. Everybody trying new shit. You know what I'm saying? But just because it's new don't mean that it's good. That lace front that you had on open and honest, I shouldn't see them hairs like that. I shouldn't see that lace like that. I shouldn't have seen that tragic, burning, that blonde shit. It was a little cute, a little bit, but still don't do it again. Don't do it again. Okay. I wasn't really here for it. I just really wasn't here for it. Okay. I said, we gonna see how this goes. Because Simone and Mariah and them, they trying to figure out if they gonna show up to Dr. Heavenly's husband's little opening. He's opening up an ambulatory system little center or whatever, and she wants to throw a little party for him there. And we gonna see what it is. She says, Dr. Simone said, Damon is a nice guy. I'm gonna say hello to him, and then if some Heavenly come over there, I'm gonna be like, hello, how are you? You look adorable. Did you get that from the flea market? I said, no, you're not gonna say that. You're not gonna say that. But ha ha ha. Ha ha. So Dr. Jackie and Curtis, they good. I've come to the realization that I'm just going to have to accept the fact that they're still together and that she forgave him. It's not my relationship. It's not up to me. I wouldn't did it, but it is what it is, Congrats. They're still together. They moved into a new home. And yeah, he's getting over some little flu or virus or food poisoning that he had, and they look good together. I ain't gonna lie, they look like they happy for the most part. Then we get Dr. Contessa and her husband. She down there in Nashville studying for she's trying to do like public health or whatever. She want to become one of the surgeon generals, American Surgeon General, and that is a lot. That is a lot. So she had to study and get up on that, so she enrolled back in school, best school in Nashville. And so for the past 8 months, that's what she's been doing. And she's, I guess, been going back and forth between Atlanta and Nashville for school or whatever. And so for the past few days, her husband has been watching the kids and all that stuff. Baby, he said being a single dad is tough. I said, please, sir, I get what you're trying to say because you're by yourself, but leave that single dad shit to the real single dads that don't have no type of help 365 days, 24/7, okay? You do have help. You can't afford to get help, all right? And you're just, at this point, you're doing what you're supposed to do, is father your kids and take care of them, okay? Instead of relying so heavily on your wife to do everything for you, okay? I'm just saying. But I get where he was coming from, but I just had to point that out. But I was just like, all right, they moving in a certain direction. We'll see where this goes. Toya and Eugene, boy, they still working on this house. And for the most part, it look good for what it is, okay? It's so much further along than we last seen them for them to have built it from the ground up. They still got a few stuff to do, like the pool. The little boys, look at all this stuff that's in our hot tub. It's like pollen water. I was like, pollen water? Okay, baby. And just the true testament to how kids are a day out there while Eugene and Toya looking around the whole house. They out there playing with the neighbors' kids and shit like that. So that was cute. But they talking about the fixtures in the house and how long it's taking and whether or not they need some more time because they're about to put in a 60-day notice to the people who owns their house now, and they need to be on that schedule and have everything to be done by the end of that 60 days because as soon as they get out, they moving somebody else in. They gonna move somebody else in, They don't want to be asked out, you know what I'm saying? So I said, okay, they always dealing with money shit, but Toya, positive this time because Toya said all that budgeting and shit, it paid off. I said, no shit, bitch. No shit. Budgeting and savings. It worked. It's a thing. That's why it's out there, okay? Moving on from that, we get Oh, not Eugene. Cecil, Simone, Miles, and what's the other boy name? Baby, her kids. Okay, the youngest one is out here, Michael. I think that's what their names are. He out there driving. They trying to teach him how to drive, and they having family night, and everybody is back under the same roof now. No two houses at this point. Simone said, I was living on my own for 9 months, and it was quiet, it was clean. These motherfuckers come back, and it's dirty as shit. Baby, I can't stand the clutter, okay? And I understand exactly what she's talking about. But that's family. That's what you have to deal with. you know? And so they were just talking about giving us a little life updates. Everything is good with the family. Cecil, he got laid off last year, but he found him a job. He's a realtor now. He closed on his first, I don't know if it's his first sale, but if it was a good look. He closed down on the $900,000 house, so that's a big commission for him. Um, the older son, I think his name is Miles. He's back in school. He went to Howard. He went to Howard, but he couldn't. I don't know what went down. I'm not gonna say he couldn't cut it. But he's back home, and he went to. He's now going to Georgia State. And then the other little boy, he's getting ready for the SATs. So basically, everything seems like they're all too good with these families for right now. We're just getting the calm before the real drama happen. Okay, we getting life updates in this first episode. So it's time for, Dr. Damon's party. And of course, everybody's getting ready and they're going to show up. Heavenly gets there and they got the food truck and stuff outside or whatever. They having it on the property where the surgical center is at. And so, people are showing up, giving props. Simone, she's in the car with this new doctor, Dr. Buffy. And, she was just letting them know she was going to let her introduce her to each and everybody, including the girls that she's not cool with right now. She was like, it's 3 of them that she haven't spoken to since they left New York for the taping of the Real House, the reunion, I should say. And the lady was like, "How are you guys not talking?" It was like, we dysfunctional right now. Okay, we're a dysfunctional group. And she was saying how she blocked Dr. Heavenly. Okay, and y'all take that blocking shit real serious, okay? But moving on from that, when they get there, you see that this is what irked me. Mariah and Toya are there, okay? They see the stuff, and Toya is being so much of a lackey and a follower behind Mariah. You see that there's a little red carpet. Mariah is talking crap about the whole thing. And my whole thing is this. I don't care if your husband is cool with Dr. Damon and if you're okay, but if you're going to go to somebody's event, go to somebody's event and fully support or just be quiet, okay? This event is not about Heavenly. It's about her husband, Dr. Damon, and him opening up this business that he's been working so hard for. Being a black man owning something like this or partaking in something like this, that is a good thing, okay? You can't put your petty differences aside. You can't help but to throw shots and talk about Heavenly and talk about the red carpet. Should we go over there to the red carpet? This is what Toya is saying. Mariah is saying, nah, let's go in. I'm like, damn, Toya, you can't think of yourself. You wanted to go over there on that red carpet. You wanted your picture taken. You can go over there to the carpet, okay? They get in there, you talking about the dusty building and all that stuff. Baby, what building does your husband have? Do your husband have a job that's secure right about now? Because he was about to be in between jobs too. Okay, so let's not go there. Let's not go there. All right, like it was just real irritating because I wouldn't waste my time coming to somebody's event just to talk shit about it. That's some miserable bitch shit. Okay, and then she was like, because Dr. Jackie and her husband came, I don't think they really said anything to them yet. I know they keeping their distance in this 400 square feet and all this stuff or whatever. She was like, I don't know how I really feel about Dr. Jackie or whatever. I'm sitting here like, do you really think Dr. Jackie give a damn how you feel? Dr. Jackie got real shit to do, okay? She don't give a fuck if Mariah is not talking to her. Like, girl, get out of here with that petty shit, okay? And then you have, when Simone and Cecil showed up with Dr. Buffy, with Buffy and her husband, whatever, they introduced each other to Dr. Heavenly or whatever. She's shaking hands, saying hello, how you doing? Cecil ain't said shit, bitch. Cecil is back there in that phone like this. And then she was like, what he doing? Cecil, I don't think Cecil really like me like that right now. I think he got a little issue. You think I feel some type of way? I probably would have did the same thing. But Cecil better than me, because if I don't fuck with nobody, I'm not gonna make it seem like I fuck with you. I ain't finna shake your hand or nothing like that, okay? I ain't gotta say hi to you. I'm just here because my wife brought me along. That's it. I ain't gotta say nothing. I ain't gonna talk shit about your event. I'm just gonna be cool with it, okay? But that happened. And then Quiet gets there. Quiet says nothing to Simone because Quiet and Simone got their little issue. And I'm like, if y'all got issues and stuff that's going on, why would you expect her to say anything to you? Y'all not cool right now, so why do you expect her to say hello or anything like that? Like, come on. Y'all too old for this. Y'all should fucking know. Y'all should really fucking know. Get a grip. And Dr. Heavenly was like, why did Mariah and them bring Lake, her sister? You brought this girl here just to start some trouble because you know that Quiet and Lake don't get along right about now. And you put it out there to the public, whatever, saying, accusing Quiet of sleeping with that girl's husband. So why would you be here? And she was like, that's because Mariah is the devil, okay? And you just can't fight the devil at this point. I said, you know what? Messy, messy, messy. Contessa finally arrived, girl. Damon, she asked for a tour. They go, Damon give him a tour of the little thing. Okay. Meanwhile, Mariah, Dr. Buffy, Dr. Simone, well, I don't know if Buffy is a doctor. We just gonna call her Buffy. Dr. Simone, Lake, and Toya, they outside in a tent talking shit. Okay. And did you see that Quiet walk right past me and all that stuff? Okay, girl, get over it. If you don't feel no way, shut the fuck up about it. And the other ones are in the inside. So eventually everybody comes to the tent. And at this point, Quan and Mariah are sitting right by each other and ain't saying shit. Bitch, I would have did the same thing. Okay, I can sit right here back you and I ain't gotta say nothing. I don't even have to acknowledge your presence. Okay, Blake is there, so the fuck what? I don't have to acknowledge her. As long as she don't say nothing to me, I don't have to say nothing to you either. Okay, that's called being adult. That's called being mature. Anyway, girl. At this point, Heavily trying to make conversation, okay? She trying to, because nobody was really talking. And then, they bring up the whole thing about the open and honest and how they saw it. And, Dr. Jackie, she was on there asking these girlfriend codes. You don't say this person's secret. You don't talk about this person's husband. And you don't, you don't ghost your girlfriends and stuff like that. Okay, the only person that truly had a problem with what she said was Mariah, and she gonna tell her, "Oh, your slip was showing." Bitch, Dr. Jackie said with a straight face, but I was wearing pants. She was like, "No, but I found out some things about you from looking at that, and how you feel, and how you rotate, and how you operate." Bitch, Dr. Jackie said, "Well, thank you." I said, girl, you picked the wrong one to try to get under her skin, okay? Dr. Jackie really don't care. She's not going to give you that energy that you're trying to get. Energy that Dr. Heavenly will give you or a Toya will give you. She is not about to go there with you, okay? You should already know that. Dead that shit with yourself. You're arguing with yourself at this point, Did I think that she was trying to start some trouble? No. Did she need to ask the question? No, but she asked it like Dr. Jackie said. It was something that was already out there, so who gives a shit? But because she acting like, and that's exactly how Mariah is acting. She acting like Dr. Jackie just said something that nobody else knew happened. Bitch, we all saw it at the fucking reunion and all this other stuff. We all saw it, okay? This ain't the first time we heard the shit. Girl, whatever. Moving on from that, they start talking and somehow they get onto the fact that Simone and Heavenly ain't talking to each other, and she mad at Cecil. They mad because she responded to some negative tweets and stuff like that. And she was like, I told her some things in secret about confidence about my husband, and they going back and forth. And Dr. Heavenly was like, everybody knew that Simone was not here for the fact that Cecil was unemployed. That is true. But she told you some things in confidence, so that don't mean that you go and blab about it and you talk shit about it, okay? That's not what friends do, all right? If you had an issue, go to her about the stuff, since y'all always say don't have no men in the business and all this stuff. And baby, when they got on that, when they got on that. And they talk about some bitch shit, having men into the conversation and all that stuff. It was like, nah, he wasn't being no bitch, going back and forth. I said, kinda was. If he getting involved in their business, shit that ain't got nothing to do with him right about now. That is a little bit of bitchness, okay, if you want to do the definition of what that means. And, like Dr. Contessa said, if we all want to say something about somebody being bitch shit or whatever, all our husbands have been, and, then that's everybody. Because if a man want to come to me, that's some bitch shit, okay? And all the husbands has been in some mess, just about. And it was like, girl, you can't talk because your husband. Dr. Contessa, yes, your husband did some bitch shit, okay? You don't want nobody to call your husband a bitch. I get that, but your husband did some bitch shit, and she was 100% correct. They was correct about that, okay? And she was correct also. Your husbands are be ready to defend your ass too. They learn to be quiet on certain things, but there have been times where your husband has stepped up trying to defend, especially Aiden. Okay, Mariah? And Eugene did some things or whatever. And bitch, when she said that, girl, Toya, I don't know what she said. She said, and Toya, you can't say that because your husband is the biggest bitch of them all. I said, wait a minute. That man just slimmed down and he's still being called a fat bitch. Get that a bitch. I know she ain't mean it like that. He was like, that's a big bitch right there. I said, oh my God, here we go. Here we go. Leave it to Contessa to get that shit really wrong. She was like, bitch, if you want to be serious, okay? I said, ain't none of them gonna fight her ass, but you know. Now listen. Contessa said, your husband is the definition of a big ass bitch. I said, wait a minute, Contessa, bitch. Contessa may not start the shit, but Contessa know how to get that shit. Well, let me stop that. Contessa know how to get the shit started, okay, for something. And I had to remember that them two didn't get along. So therefore, no wonder why my eye just kind of crossed on that ass, okay? No wonder why Contessa came so hard for Toya. Toya, let me tell you something, bitch. Let me tell you something. Now, you know the history between you and Contessa. You had a few months apart, so you need to get on the ball. What was that? You need to get on the ball and get your shade skills up, get your reads up or whatever, get your comebacks up, because there is no reason. I mean, we want to be mature or whatever, but that lady called your husband not just a bitch, but a big ass bitch, okay? And you just sat there. You just sat there. Bitch. It would have been She probably knew she wasn't gonna win between Contessa, but it is what it is. Jesus. I said, God damn, what the hell? And they had to take them out, and the party just ended early. Cecil and Eugene was like, we bitches, and then here goes Cecil. I mean, I may be a Mitch, but I ain't no bitch. I said, being a Mitch ain't no better. A Mitch is a bitch with an M. That's what it is. A male bitch. That's what a Mitch is, okay? You literally just called yourself a bitch, all right? Boy, if y'all don't get out of here with that shit, let me tell you something. All the husbands have come to their wife's defense at one point or another. So what Contessa was saying was correct. But Contessa said that shit in the most boldest, harshest way. I said, damn, all right? But, and Contessa, I hope you include your husband in there too. Okay, and then just going around hugging on everybody like ain't nothing happened. I said, girl, get me out of here. I was with Toya at this moment. Let's get the fuck up out of here at this point. Let's go. But anyway, that was the Married to Medicine. You guys tell me how y'all felt about this premiere episode, and I will see you guys later. Peace.